Hello, we are live. So today we are here to discuss about some of the questions and answers, like many of you have regarding the online business. So before we go further, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone that's watching us from all over the globe. So today we have got. So if let me introduce myself. So I'm Praisi Bibi, and I'm the face of the page Gracie's World. So let me just introduce Seema and Paromida all the way from Ireland. And thank you, Seema and Paromida, for joining this discussion as well. So over to you, Paromida. You can just introduce yourself, and you can discuss on what made you look into this business and why you started this business.
Namaste, everybody. Hi, this is Paramita Roy from Ireland. I'm a mom and a pediatric nurse, and originally from India. And I'm the face behind Paramita, the page Paramita DigiDreams. Thank you, Tracy, so much that you invited us to your page and so that we can share our experience about this online business. Moving on to your next question, what made me to join this business? Actually, yeah, I have like you and Seema, everybody has a career and a profession, and I love I love my nursing. It's very close to my heart. So what made me think that I should go for something else? As I always say, things change in the life, and I think change is the only constant thing, and we have to change and we have to adapt to the changes. What my there are many whys actually of joining the online business, but the major one was the major eye opener or the major jolt was the pandemic. Actually, when I was going through the pandemic, it made me feel very vulnerable. We as me and my husband both are healthcare professionals, and we thought we are very prone to or very vulnerable in this situation, and we are exposed to so many things. What if something goes wrong to any both of us, and like we were so unsafe and unprotected. So that made me think of something as a plan B, as a safety net, or something easier that is not so stressful, mentally, physically, emotionally, that doesn't drain you out, but equally can you can be having an earning from it. So I was looking for options, and very close friend of mine, I offered me told me about this business. um, I was not very skeptical because of my friend, because I knew I could trust her, and because she was going through the process, I completely agreed, and I completely trusted the process. So here I am today, and I am enjoying it, and I am really thankful that I had this opportunity to join such an online business, which is global, which is legitimate, and which can be done, the best thing which can be done from the comfort of the home.
Yeah. So, Paromida, how long have you been doing this business for now?
It's nearly 19 months now.
Okay. Yeah. Over to you, Seema. So, what made you look into an online business? And from what I gather, you have already got a traditional business. Yeah. Okay. So, what made you
Yeah.
look into the online space?
Okay. Let me first introduce myself. Namaste everyone, and hello all Australian. And Tracy, thank you so much. I'm really grateful you invite us on your page and let us share our opinion, our journey in this business. So my name is Seema. I'm originally from India, and last 16 years I'm living in Ireland with my husband, and I have two lovely boys, teenager boys. So my biggest why is most important actually, because if you're starting any new journey, So my biggest opener, like eye opener, is we have, like, you know, life is always not the same track. It's like upside down, like coins have a two like head and tail, two faces. So we saw that 2022, we saw a very hard time that time. My husband work was stopped some reason. So especially when you are immigrant, you don't have any family support. So i
Mhm.
i was the only bread earner in my house. So you know, and it's very high mortgages, rent bills. So everything comes on my shoulder. So that time, that time is my biggest eye opener. Feel like I need some extra earning along with my job. So that's here am I, and this way my journey start. Of course,
Mhm.
as Paromita ji said, she met her friend, but with me, I find a ad. Of course, I was very skeptical in the beginning,
Mhm.
but if you want to take some changes in your life, you need to take action. So I just come forward from my comfort zone, and I connect with the lady from USA, and I ask my all the doubts, because she have a same background from the health sector, and because I work in a health sector as well. So then I start my all the questions to her, and she's very kind. She come to me very quickly, and she gave me my all question answers. And your next question, Tracy, like why I
Yeah.
choose
So I'll
this
come back to you.
business. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come back to you, Seema. So
Yeah,
it's very
sure.
surprising to see that everyone, like, at some point in life, you stumbled, with your regular life. And that's when you had a turnaround and it made you think, okay, there should be some change in my life and life cannot continue like this, isn't it? So that's very surprising when we are all in our comfort zone, like, when we are enjoying all the luxuries of life, we never think about we are going to have hurdles in our life. We never think about it, and we never think about a plan B in our life, isn't it? When we are all secure and fine with our jobs, that's when I also got into this business. Like, everything was going fine. I was going up the ladder in my professional life, but along with that came all the stresses of your profession, your accountability, your stops with you. And when all those things happen, like, you turn around and say, is it worth the time and the effort that I'm putting in? Is it worth it for my kids and for my family? Am I sacrificing a lot of my time and energy? And that we lose a lot of things when we do that. So that is how, like, Paramita, Seema, myself, we all turn around. So so don't stay in that comfort of life. Like, when you have the luxuries of life, it is always better to think about something that you can do as a side hustle. That's why we call it as a side hustle. Like, when if things go wrong, god forbid, in your life, you can have a plan B. So that was so amazing to hear. And like how they were comparing, like Paromita knew that person, but Seema did not know that person. Like, I never knew that person either, who introduced me to the business. So it's very amazing. Like, and like we are all different. We all met this business at the different crossroads of life. So so that is very like, I felt it very amusing as well. So Paromita, so we are in a world where we have a lot of businesses happening, like everyone or the other is looking for businesses. But why do you think an online business or a digital business or our affiliate marketing business is a lucrative business?
Yeah, very very well defined question actually. Definitely on this terms, on this question, I would like to ask, why are people so much into online shopping nowadays? Definitely there is a charm in it, isn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
same with this business as well. The online thing is easy when we are already working professional. We don't want to exhaust ourselves again doing a business, or be it any hustle that will like that will drain you out more, because we already are burnt out with a profession. So why online? Because online is more time, you can do
Less
it on
than.
your own time. it's less time consuming. You can do it from the comfort of your home, so you don't have to every day wake up and dress up yourself, get into the car, commute. No, you
Mm,
don't have to rent a place to no, you have to rent. Whether your business is going great or not, you still have to pay the rent. No, nothing like that. So there
mm,
are like it's the same like why people, like you have so many options. Like for us, we have global friends. Like
mhm.
we have good support with us from all over the world. We can choose our time when we want to do it. When the kids are not at home, we can do it. When the kids are asleep, the world is not asleep, because it is the business is working 24/7 for you. So
Mm,
you are at your own leisure. You can do it whenever you want. Which I wonder, which any other business give you all this? Will your
mm,
traditional business give you all this? I don't think so. You have so many options. So
yeah.
this is a great option because of all the benefits. It is very lucrative. You are earning well. You are climbing up the ladder well. You are well supported, and it is global and legitimate. So what else do you want? So
Yeah.
it ticks most of the box actually, and definitely I will say no. It is not a get rich quick scheme, because it is a business. It is not a hobby that you do to pass your time. It is a proper business, and you put on effort, and it is equally directly rational to how much effort you put. The gain you will get the same way. So
Yeah.
that's my take on it. Why this business is lucrative.
Yeah. So yeah. So we have a online. Like we all know, internet was not is has not been in this world for a long time. It's been
Yeah.
around 20 to 30 years. But to be honest, like now everything is online. Especially after the pandemic, we have experienced a lot of things. Like I was skeptical about online shopping. I was skeptical about everything that I saw on Facebook. So because we all hear only about the negative things of online space before the pandemic, but then after the pandemic, like everything, like shopping, everything, even studies, everything have become online. So as Paramita was emphasizing, everything has gone online, but then with the business, it is low cost of running. Like the startup is very less. It is global. So when Paramita was saying, like we have different time, we are from different time zones. When they are having a morning, like we are in the evening here in Australia. So but around the globe, everyone, there's someone sleeping, someone's awake, and this is a global business, so we can target the whole world. Like it's not confined to a specific place. And even our business, like we already are affiliated to a company that's already around, and they have around 100 odd showrooms already. Yeah. So and they are in different countries as well. So it's been around in 50 years, in they're there in this business. And so we can still target all these countries, like sitting in one place. So it is really a widespread business. So it is not confined to a specific area or to just your store. Yeah. So coming to you, Seema. So as I was telling earlier, Seema, you have a traditional business. Your husband and you were running a traditional business. So what made you choose an come into this online space? So what
Yeah,
are the
sure,
differences
Tracy.
between that traditional business and the online business?
Yeah, actually, as I said, in 2020 to 2022, my step forward to the digital world. So that's my biggest why. Because, traditional business, my husband, like, if he have to go to holidays, he have to he have to pay extra income to the outsider person who can work for his place. And
Okay.
if I go to our digital business, like I think nowadays everybody have the laptop, smartphone, and internet. That's
Mm-hmm.
like every house essential thing nowadays. So if you
Yeah.
have three things, you can run your business from your comfort of your home. And then flexibility is the another. Mostly Paramita ji and Tracy mostly told all the good features in there already, but I want to highlight another, like flexibility. Like your family is always come first for anybody in the world, like So this business provide me the flexibility. I can pick my schedule, my hours whenever I want to work. Like, when
Mm-hmm.
my kids are in the school, or while my kids are having a football match, I can still run my business from the football pitch while I'm enjoying their match. So the flexibility is another one. If you are a mom, or if you are an immigrant, if you have a traditional business, like while I'm helping my husband traditional business, I can still run my business from his takeaway. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then as you are saying, the cost, like cost is so high in the traditional business. He need to hire the staff, like, like cooking stuff, like all raw material, and all, like, or the delivery stuff, and then delivery drivers, like all including in that. Then if he need a off, he need to find again cost, again money, like he have to pay somebody else. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, I can run my business from anywhere. I can travel, like it's a portable as well. As our roots, my roots are from India, my parents, my in-laws are in India, so I can travel with my business, and I run my business in India as well, or any corner of the world. So
Yeah.
these are another extra thing, because when you leave your parents back home in India, you always have a like regret. They are elderly, they are getting old day by day. So
Mm-hmm.
like I we travel every year India to see like my kids grandparents or my parents, like because that's connection is most important. So I think I never see any business without you are disturbing your business. You're still running, and you are earning, making money, and you are meeting your loved ones as well. So that's I love about that. I never see any business outside, because if you have a business, you have to give your time. There's no flexibility. You have to sit couple of hours there. But in this
Yeah.
business, it's great flexibility. So
Mm-hmm.
that's I love about that. And then another thing, if you are doing two things at a time, you can't be, it's not possible you can be at both places. But in this business, you can, along with your job, or your, if you are any business, like running. Even I met one lady from UK. She's running her traditional business, like Malaysian food, and she's running this business only in the weekend. So can you imagine, like she's making extra income for that, including her business. So
Yeah.
it's a great platform. Anybody
Yeah.
there, if yeah, and this business anybody can do without any previous experience. You don't
Yeah.
need to be any expert in that, because I don't have any previous experience, because our we are from the different sector. Because today we have two nurses, and I am from the healthcare assistant, so we are from the health sector. So I don't, and I don't think Pracy or Paromita have these experience before to start this business.
Yeah,
Thank you,
no
Pracy.
way. Yeah, so yeah, Seema, you have put it in the right place. So what about the insurances and all those things? Like, to run all those, like, you have the inspections, everything, isn't it? And then hoarding all
Yeah,
the materials and everything, and that perishes. So you have certain time to use that up, isn't it? So that all is
yeah,
an additional cost of everything. Here we don't have any of that sorts. You're not writing a policy procedure. You don't have to worry about the affiliations, because we have a company that's already having affiliations with the main authorities of each country. We're not worrying about anything. It's just like a franchisee. We just step like, we just plug into the system, and straight away from day one we are up and running our business, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you, Seema, for that. So Paramita, like, I know you are so excited about this being in this business, and you said you are enjoying the business. But what is something that maybe the outside people might not know, who are watching us? They don't know what you are actually enjoying. Like, what makes you really like this business? What are some of the features? Like, we have lots of it, but maybe if you can just tell the main features that you like about it.
Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, really, yeah, people who haven't ventured, or people who are doing brick and mortar, the original way of business, they don't realize the difference. The difference is huge in this, and the few best features are. First of all, we, as Seema and you and everybody, we covered a bit of it, that we come from a medical background. So you tell me about medical words, and we will
Yeah.
know it like that, like,
Yeah.
but
It's a
you
bread
talk
butter.
about technique, and we are like, oh my God, I don't know it. And
Yeah.
so this business gives us the training. I think the training is an amazing part of it, which really helps you to learn, like, it is a step by step training, well documented, well videoed. Any layman can learn from it, because you don't
Mhm.
I didn't come from a business background. So but I went through the training, and the training teaches you, like, holds your hand like a mother for a child, and teaches you everything. So it's a step by step training. You go through the training, and you are ready to own your business. So the training is amazing. The community is amazing, because it's a global business. We have support system from all over the world. If I am
Mhm.
stuck at the mid of night, but obviously it will be a morning in Australia. So if I have a query, I can put it in the put it and somebody will definitely, from some part of the world, will definitely answer me and reply me, okay, you are stuck, you do this way. So it's amazing. Like, you are not you don't feel alone in it. You feel completely supported, which is a major deal, actually. Because when you start the normal business, you feel it's very scary. Just in case if you get stuck, what will happen, who will come to your rescue? But in
Yeah.
this business, you are well protected, like kind of cocooned with everybody, and you are well protected. The
Mm.
next thing is what I like about is the automation. The automation is brilliant. It works for you 24/7. Like,
Yeah.
you are doing your normal job. You are you are doing the household chores. You are going for a shopping, but the business is running in the background. And there is a saying that goes, if your money doesn't work 24/7, or if you don't earn money while you are sleeping, you don't like, you are missing out something, which is very true. So I love the automation of the fact that I won't be always worrying about it. As Seema said, in a traditional business, they can't go for holidays thinking, oh my God, who will mind the business, and I have
No.
to pay somebody else to mind this business. And there are so many hurdles, like, you have to think, maybe a few times before you'd say, oh, okay, fine, I'll go to for we'll take a
Yeah.
holiday. But this business is so flexible and portable that you carry it with you wherever you go. Just what you
Mm.
need is your laptop and an internet connection.
Yeah.
So definitely it is amazing. People who have a traditional business, or who are thinking, no, online is very scammy, and online is, oh, I can't do it. It can be very it can be very tech savvy. I am not a tech savvy person at all, like,
Mhm.
but I'm learning it, and I'm loving it. And now, like, when my teenager kids say that, oh, this is that, I do understand that, yes, and I feel
Yes.
proud about it, that I'm not left out of the loop, that, oh, I don't know what they are talking about. So
Mm.
and they feel proud as well, like, oh, mommy is learning something, mommy knows about it, they can't fool me.
Yeah,
that's that's a it's a better way of putting it, like, thing. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely,
Okay.
these are small things which builds up your confidence, which sometimes we take it for granted, because our minds are set like that. When you grow up, when you get an education, you get a job, you get a family, that's it. Like, your growth stops as a woman
Yeah.
individually. But this but this
Yeah.
business definitely will boost. I can
Your
I can
confidence.
definitely vouch on that it will boost anybody. It can boost anybody.
Yeah.
Even if you don't progress very well, if you don't earn very well in the first few, like, the starting of the business, but it will give you the confidence to face it, like,
Mhm.
new skills you will learn. And that is the best part of it, Tracy. And that
Mhm.
is one of the major reasons why I'm loving it. And there are definitely genuine reasons of loving it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Paromita, for being very honest about it. I used to think about, we all came into a Western world and we all have a email address and everything. But then, in our training site, I was so amazed when they were telling, in a video format, they were telling about how to create a Gmail. And I was so surprised. Oh my God! Like, who in the world now does not know about creating a Gmail? But even to put in a word or put in a full stop, everything is we told in the video based training, and it was a surprising thing for me. But then going through, I knew, there were so many other things I never knew, and that is why probably there are people here, who don't even have the skills to create a Gmail. And probably then, then I got down to the earth, thinking, okay, there might be people like that, but they can also do this business. So you know so and as you said, I really liked it, the way how you put it, like about our personal development. Really, like as a woman, yeah, as you told, many of the times, our personal development all like stops with having kids and then confined to our household and then just doing our profession. That's it. So it is really a boost, and I think for the coming generation as well, I know this business can be taken over by our kids. We, like, if anyone does not know about it, this business is legitimate and it can be handed over to our kids just like any other family business. But at the same time, you are also exchanging some that confidence to your kids as well. They will also be boosted, okay, my mom's been so efficient doing this. I feel like that is my personal this thing as well. When you have your more educated and self-developed moms, the kids also kind of follow the pathway, and they strive to be better each day. That's what my personal experience is, and what I have seen in many of the well off mothers. That's what I have seen. And so that was a good point that I have not really recognized about it. Thank you, Paromida, for that. And Seema, yeah, so Paramita was telling about how much flexibility we have at the amazing training site and the automated system and all those things. But I'm sure, when you came into this business, when you started the business, you might have I have faced challenges. You might have also faced challenges, and how did you overcome all those challenges?
Yeah, of course. If you start any new journey, there is some like phases there, and you have to overcome on that. So my first worries, or you can say, is like, when you say digital business, so you think, oh my God, digital means you should be very good in the computer skills and all these things, because we do lots of interviews. So I every each and interviews I always say the basic thing, copy and paste. I was not aware about that, how to do that, so I start from the really scratch. People say scratch, but I'm more than down scratch. I started from copy and paste. So,
Mm.
and lots of people ask me, like, I don't have any like computer skills or any experience like this. So I always say to them, if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I start from the very scratch. And as Parumita ji said, like mentorship and coachship, that's the another best part I love about that. The person is already success in that. That person one to one is holding your hand, your journey from the scratch to the success. So they are telling you what you have to do, what you don't have to do. And
Mhm.
then another thing, like, like mostly Paramita ji said, like, but the another thing, what I was more scared, like, how I'm going to manage the time, because I'm a mom of two boys, I'm working as well, and I'm a wife, I have some responsibility at home as well. So the flexibility is the one of the another, I was worrying about that, how I'm going to manage. But this business teach me how to do the time management, like,
Mhm.
so as, and this is a flexible, as well, so I can do anywhere. As I said, my kids play the football, so I can do from the even football pitch, even while I'm picking from them from the school as well. So like all these, like any journey you start there is a little bit hard, like but you have to overcome on those things. And then
Mm.
I am my own boss, like when you are in a work, somebody's there to tell you you have to do this, you have to do that. But if you are your own boss, you have to set your timetable, you have to set
Mm.
your working hours. So
Goals. Mm.
then you have to be a schedule, like you have to put your schedule on what you have to do, what you don't have to do, which time you have to do. And then we have a monthly Zoom meeting as well, like so you are our coach and our mentor, our team all comes there, and successful people come there, they share their journey, they give us tips how you can success this business, how you can run this business. So that's another best thing. And another good part is, like, if you are working on that day, if you are not able to attend, that's all recorded, like you can come back and check on your off day, so you are not
Mm.
missing anything in that. So
Mm.
these all things to bring us to success, like
Yeah. So that is so
thank you.
amazing, Seema. Like you were telling about how our training side, like apart from our training side, that's so simple and video based. We also have our personal mentors, and we have our team of experts who give us all the updates of this changing world. Like every week we have it. And those are experts who are already been in this business for long years, and so they give us the strategies. There's no secret recipe or anything, so they just tell us what they found it's which strategy helped them, and what are the changes that is happening in the online space, everything which we are not aware of, like like for instance, like the introduction of chat gpt. Like if I was just a nurse myself, probably I would never know about chat gpt, like like that's how limited my knowledge was, like how much confined I was to just my family and everything. But obviously as soon as it came, like we were already updated on that and how we could use this chat gpt for our business. So all these things are really amazing. And it's not benefiting just us, like it's also benefiting other people who are coming and asking us questions, because like even when I'm asleep, like our automated system helps them, like they can come register and find out the answers to themselves, and just send us a message, and like if they have further questions, and there we are to answer them when we are awake. So it's all like it's all done in the online space, so there's nothing, no one is missing out. And because our information is all given through video based, that's why we don't talk much, like people always complain, you have to explain everything through the phone or like that. But we don't have to, because we are simply duplicating it, because the information is very systematically given through experts in a video based manner, like so that any person, like any layman, can understand that all the technical terms, everything is explained so well and good, that anyone can take action. So but obviously you will have skepticism around it, or you might feel something not clear. You can always reach out to us. So for those of you who want to, if anyone's listening to us, so you can contact any of us. We are about time to wind up, so you can contact Seema, Paromita, or myself, like regarding any other questions that you have around this business, and or you can talk to us personally. You can see our websites on our pages, so you can contact us, or the contact details would be given. So as soon as you register, one of us will be able to contact you. So please feel free to reach out to us. This is definitely a legitimate and real business. This is not a quick rich scheme. So there are like things that you have challenges around, like any other business, but there is always a support system for us, and that's why we are all here. Otherwise, we won't be doing this business for the last almost 3 years. Like I've been in this business, and Seema and Paromita, they are in this business as well for less than that time. But we are all here. Yeah, please feel free to reach out. Once again, thank you, Seema and Paromida, for accepting my invitation and taking this time
Thank you.
and discussing about this business. I know we are all privileged to be in this business, and all the best with your businesses as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.